don't do nothing but think about getting money. Get rich. Get fucking rich. Ain't nothing else to do.
Yeah. Opportunity of a lifetime, baby. Let's eat.
Hey, what up, guys? This is Crypto Twinz coming back at you, and I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of things. I'm sitting here, man, with the old lady buying Bitcoin, as Trevon James would say, looking at her tokens. But I just wanted to go over a Blockchain Explorer and just kind of read an article on what a Blockchain Explorer is, because I know when you first come into the cryptocurrency world, a lot of people wait to receive information, but I just want to show simple ways to go get information. So I just typed in what is Blockchain Explorer, that'll come into my mind, right? It says a Blockchain Explorer is a browser for the blockchain. Similar to how we have browsers like Mozilla or Google Chrome for internet web pages, all Bitcoin and altcoin users rely heavily on blockchain explorers to track their transactions. But very few users really appreciate the full potential of these explorers. These browsers provide much more valuable information than just tracking of transactions. It says he's going to use Blockchain Explorer and Block Explorer interchangeably. Same thing, okay? A Block Explorer allows you to explore the whole entire blockchain of the platform you are using. But it needs to be noted that you can't use a Block Explorer for a blockchain it wasn't meant for. For example, you can't track Litecoin transactions with a Bitcoin Block Explorer. You need a Litecoin Block Explorer for that. Okay? Now that we got that out the way, what can you do with a Block Explorer? For the sake of explaining things, I will be talking about Bitcoin Block Explorers. But each blockchain interfaces and functions in the same way with its respective explorer. For example, guys, I want to talk about Legend Coin. Legend Coin is a recent ICO that us and a few other guys have signed up for. They launched their Explorer, which lets us know that they have an active blockchain, which makes me happy. Okay. And you see it's got several pages here of all these different transactions as people came in buying in coin supply that's registered. Boom. 5,536,488. Okay. And then if you wanted to, you could search for your transaction by putting in that hash right there. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the article. Blocks feed. Block explorers allow you to explore recently mined blocks on the Bitcoin blockchain. Typically, all Bitcoin block explorers provide a live feed of all the blocks that are being added to the blockchain in real time. Transaction feed. Block explorers allow you to explore any transaction in any block that has already been mined and is currently attached to the Bitcoin blockchain. So all transactions can be traced. Okay, so here they got the block, the Bitcoin block. It says block and transaction feed. Okay, see that? There you go. We got it. We're moving on. Right. Number 3 says transaction history of a given address. Okay, so you can see a certain address. You know what? Let me just read it. Using a Bitcoin Block Explorer, you can check the history of any public Bitcoin address and audit how many transactions it has received, its balance, etc. So there ain't no line. Like, you know how the Fed, you can't audit their books. We don't know what the hell they're doing with any of their money. You can't do that in the crypto world because everybody can look. Okay, they don't know who it is, but you can see it. Okay. 4, receiving address and change address. Using a Bitcoin Block Explorer, you can see the Bitcoin receiving address and the Bitcoin change address. Click. Change address. Change address, change output. An output in a transaction which returns satoshis to the spender, thus preventing too much of the input value from going to transaction fees. Yep, click that, boom, boom, get your knowledge up. There you go, champ. Largest transaction of the day. Some block explorers keep data for the largest Bitcoin transactions done in a day. Okay. Mempool status. Through a Bitcoin block explorer, you can see the status of mempool, where you will find a total number of unconfirmed transactions along with transaction detail. Okay. Click. Mempool. The mempool message sends a request to a node asking for information about transactions it has verified, but which have not yet confirmed. The response to receiving this message is an, I don't even know how to say it right. I don't want to say it right. INV message, INV message containing the transaction hashes for all the transactions in the node's mempool. No additional data is transmitted with this message. Okay. All right. Oops. All you crypto nerds that don't ever make videos and that are talking shit right now, you suck my big toe. Number 8. Double spend incidents. Some advanced block explorers also record how many double spend Bitcoin transactions were done in the last 10 minutes. 9. Orphaned blocks. You can check the number of blocks that were orphaned and not attached to the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay. 10. Block relayed by. You can check which mining pool found the block. For example, you can see this block was created by via BTC mining pool. Cool. See Genesis block. A block explorer will show you the Genesis block of that blockchain. You can see Bitcoin's Genesis block here, which was mined in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. Cool. Example of exploring a public Bitcoin address. There are many different Bitcoin block explorers available in the market. A simple Google search will pop up many of them. For this example, I will be using blockchain.info, one of the most popular Bitcoin block explorers out there. Let's examine this public Bitcoin address. Okay, number 1, go to blockchain.info and search for. So you put it in this search bar right here. Pull it up. Okay. Number 2, see total balance in the BTC received on this public address in the below image. Total received. So you receive that amount. Look at that. Okay. See that? Okay. Exploring the transaction ID for this public address, you will find input and output amounts, fees charged for this transaction, and number of confirmations. Transaction ID, spent, unspent, confirmations, fees, whatever. Hold on, there it is. Fees right there. Wow. Dope. See that? That's cool. Using Blockchain Explorer. As mentioned here, there are many reasons to use Block Explorer. They are an invaluable resource and one of the best ways to explore a blockchain. Having open source explorers like these are what makes all of these cryptocurrencies transparent and immutable. Giving the public access to the blockchain ledger allows for a decentralized honor system to take place. That's the beauty of blockchain tech. So that's all from my side, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right, so it was a little article, I felt like people needed to know that. So when you go to the Blockchain Explorer, like sometimes you might have issues with your transaction. Depending on what cryptocurrency you're using, you can go to your to the corresponding Explorer, Blockchain Explorer, and see what's going on with your transaction. That's how you monitor things, and you can self-check. You like, hey man, I don't know. I sent my BTC, I sent my Bitcoin, I sent my Ethereum. I don't know what's happening. It is not there. We'll go to the Blockchain Explorer, and then you can trace it. Okay. And so I just want to read about this. So now you guys can kind of go, even like when you have certain transactions, just go look it up for yourself. Just click it and just kind of look at it and learn it. I don't know. I don't have everything down packed perfectly. But you want to be able to trace your money, bro. It's your money. It ain't mine. It's yours. Okay? All right, man. Eat.